Welcome. If you're over 60 and have ever been jolted awake in the middle of the night by a sudden, painful leg cramp, you're not alone. These sharp, unexpected contractions, often in the calf or foot, affect nearly 50% of older adults on a regular basis. And while they may seem like a harmless annoyance, leg cramps can signal deeper imbalances that directly impact your overall mobility, balance, and quality of life. I'm Dr. James Hartley, a geriatric medicine specialist, and today we're diving deep into the nutritional science behind muscle health in seniors. We'll explore why leg cramps become more frequent with age, the underlying deficiencies that might be triggering them, and most importantly, how you can combat them naturally with the right foods. This isn't about chasing the latest fads or supplements. This is about going back to basics, using whole, evidence-backed nutrition to support your body in the most natural and sustainable way possible. In this video, I'll share with you the top 3 foods clinically shown to help prevent leg cramps in seniors and strengthen the muscles that support your legs, balance, and independence. Each of these foods is rich in essential nutrients that help correct deficiencies, improve nerve and muscle function, and reduce the frequency and severity of cramps. So whether you're caring for yourself, your parent, or someone you love, stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll not only understand what's going on in your body, but also know exactly what to do about it. Now, let's get started. Let's begin with one of nature's most powerful, yet often overlooked, muscle-supporting foods, the sweet potato. Now I know when you think of sweet potatoes, you might think of holiday dinners or something you only enjoy occasionally. But I'd like you to start seeing sweet potatoes as a true daily ally for your muscles, especially if you're over 60 and dealing with leg cramps, muscle fatigue, or just a general sense of weakness in your lower body. Why sweet potatoes? As we age, our muscles become more sensitive to mineral imbalances. Even small deficiencies in key nutrients like potassium, magnesium, and calcium can cause those sudden, painful leg cramps that wake you up at night or make simple activities like walking or standing feel harder than they should. And guess what? Sweet potatoes are naturally loaded with all 3 of these essential minerals. What's inside a sweet potato? 1. Potassium helps your nerves and muscles talk to each other. When you're low on it, those messages don't get through properly, and that's when the cramping starts. A medium sweet potato contains about 540 milligrams of potassium, more than a banana. 2. Magnesium. This mineral is like a natural muscle relaxant. It helps muscles release tension and prevent spasms. You get around 30 milligrams of magnesium per sweet potato. 3. Calcium. It's not just for bones. Calcium allows muscles to contract and relax smoothly. Low calcium equals twitching, cramps, and long-term weakness. 1 sweet potato contains about 40 milligrams of calcium. Sweet potatoes are also rich in complex carbohydrates for steady energy, fiber for digestion, beta-carotene for cell repair. They help with blood sugar balance and hydration, both of which are critical in preventing leg cramps, especially at night. If you're waking up with cramps at 2 or 3 a.m., it's not just bad luck, I always tell my patients. Your muscles are trying to tell you they're low on fuel, hydration, or minerals. Sweet potatoes support all 3. How to eat them: roasted with the skin on, mashed with a little olive oil, air-fried into wedges. Combine with protein, eggs, beans for muscle recovery. Aim for 2 to 3 servings per week. They're gentle on digestion, budget-friendly, and highly nutritious. Common question: Doctor, I have diabetes. Can I still eat sweet potatoes? Yes, if eaten mindfully. Sweet potatoes have a lower glycemic index than white potatoes and, when paired with fiber or protein, help control blood sugar better. Unless specifically advised otherwise, they are generally safe and beneficial for most people with type 2 diabetes. To summarize, sweet potatoes are rich in potassium, magnesium, calcium. Supportive for hydration and blood sugar. Easy to digest, versatile, anti-inflammatory. One of the best foods for preventing leg cramps naturally. Coming up next, a common fruit that's probably already in your kitchen, and it's one of the best natural electrolyte restorers available. Don't go anywhere. How to eat them roasted with the skin on, mashed with a little olive oil, air-fried into wedges. Combine with protein, eggs, beans for muscle recovery. Aim for 2 to 3 servings per week. They're gentle on digestion, budget-friendly, and highly nutritious. Common question: Doctor, I have diabetes. Can I still eat sweet potatoes? Yes, if eaten mindfully. Sweet potatoes have a lower glycemic index than white potatoes and, when paired with fiber or protein, help control blood sugar better. Unless specifically advised otherwise, they are generally safe and beneficial for most people with type 2 diabetes. To summarize, sweet potatoes are rich in potassium, magnesium, calcium. Supportive for hydration and blood sugar. Easy to digest, versatile, anti-inflammatory. One of the best foods for preventing leg cramps naturally. Coming up next, a common fruit that's probably already in your kitchen, and it's one of the best natural electrolyte restorers available. Don't go anywhere. Potassium, the cramp blocker. Potassium is essential for regulating fluid levels in your body and carrying electrical signals from your brain to your muscles. Without enough potassium, those signals start misfiring, and that's when you feel those sharp, sudden cramps. One medium banana contains about 420 milligrams of potassium, roughly 12% of your daily recommended intake. For most older adults, just one banana a day can significantly lower the frequency of leg cramps. In fact, research shows that people with higher potassium levels tend to sleep better, move more easily, and have a reduced risk of muscle fatigue. Magnesium, nature's muscle relaxant. As we discussed with sweet potatoes, magnesium plays a central role in preventing overactive nerve signals and muscle tightness. The problem is, magnesium deficiency becomes more common with age, especially if you take certain medications, like diuretics or acid blockers. Each banana offers about 32 milligrams of magnesium, and while that's not a huge amount, it's a helpful boost when combined with other magnesium-rich foods like leafy greens, nuts, and seeds. But here's where bananas really shine. Vitamin B6, nerve communication support. This vitamin often gets overlooked, but it's critical for neurotransmitter function. In other words, how your nerves talk to your muscles. Without enough B6, your nerves can misfire, causing spasms, tremors, or cramps. Bananas contain about 0.4 milligrams of B6, which is nearly 30% of the daily recommended intake for seniors. Vitamin B6 also supports red blood cell production, which helps oxygenate muscles, inflammation reduction, mood and brain health. Yes, it even helps with mental sharpness. Now, let's talk about something most seniors don't hear enough: the connection between hydration and muscle cramps. Bananas aren't just rich in nutrients, they're also made of about 75% water, and they're a good source of natural sugars that help your body absorb water more efficiently. That's why I often recommend to my patients, if you're getting cramps at night, try eating a banana about 1 to 2 hours before bed, with a glass of water or a cup of herbal tea. It can make a real difference. How to eat bananas for maximum benefit. The beauty of bananas is that they're portable, affordable, and easy to digest, even for seniors with sensitive stomachs. Here are some simple ways to enjoy them. Add slices to a bowl of oatmeal with cinnamon for anti-inflammatory effect. Blend into a smoothie with Greek yogurt and almond butter. Enjoy with a handful of unsalted nuts for a magnesium-rich snack. Eat half a banana before your evening walk and the other half before bed. 1 banana per day is a great goal for most seniors. If you're more active, or if you're taking medications that deplete potassium, 2 bananas per day may be appropriate. Just be sure to space them out and pair them with fiber or protein if you're diabetic. Doctor, aren't bananas too sugary for people with diabetes? It's a great question, and a common concern. While bananas do contain natural sugars, they're also full of fiber and nutrients that slow down how quickly those sugars enter your bloodstream. The key is portion control and pairing. Eat bananas, with meals not on an empty stomach, paired with protein or healthy fat like peanut butter. Prefer slightly underripe bananas, lower glycemic index. For most people with controlled diabetes, bananas are not only safe, they're beneficial. To recap, why bananas help stop cramps. Rich in potassium, essential for nerve-muscle communication, contain magnesium, calms muscle overactivity. High in vitamin B6, improves nerve signals and oxygen delivery, naturally hydrating, easy to eat, and very senior-friendly. In the next section, we'll look at a food that surprises most of my patients. It's not a fruit, it's not a vegetable, but it's packed with compounds that soothe muscles, support circulation, and keep cramps from coming back. Stick with me. Now, let's turn our attention to one of the most underrated dietary solutions for leg cramps: nuts and seeds. These nutrient-dense powerhouses are not only convenient and shelf-stable, but are remarkably effective in addressing the mineral deficiencies and inflammatory pathways commonly associated with muscle cramping, particularly in the aging population. Let's begin with magnesium, a critical mineral involved in over 300 enzymatic reactions in the human body, including muscle relaxation and nerve transmission. Numerous studies, including research published in the Journal of Clinical Nutrition, have linked low serum magnesium levels to increased incidence of nocturnal leg cramps in older adults. Almonds and pumpkin seeds are excellent sources of magnesium, with just 1 ounce providing between 20 to 40% of the daily recommended intake. This is especially significant considering that dietary surveys consistently show that nearly 60% of adults over age 60 fail to meet the magnesium RDA. In addition to magnesium, these foods are also high in potassium, an electrolyte essential for the polarization and depolarization of muscle cells. Potassium loss due to dehydration or diuretic medications can precipitate involuntary muscle contractions and spasms. Cashews and pistachios provide a good potassium to sodium ratio, helping to restore proper muscle function and prevent cramping. But perhaps the most fascinating component in this category is zinc, particularly abundant in pumpkin seeds. Zinc plays a pivotal role in tissue regeneration, immune modulation, and hormonal balance, including the maintenance of testosterone levels. Testosterone, although often overlooked in the context of muscle cramps, supports muscle repair and endurance, 2 factors indispensable for maintaining mobility and strength in older adults. Walnuts, on the other hand, stand out for their high content of alpha-linolenic acid, ALA, a plant-based omega-3 fatty acid. Omega-3s exert potent anti-inflammatory effects, reducing the chronic, low-grade inflammation that contributes to muscle soreness and impaired recovery after exertion. From a practical standpoint, incorporating these foods into a daily routine is both simple and effective. A modest portion, approximately 1 ounce, 28 grams, of mixed unsalted nuts or seeds provides a synergistic blend of micronutrients, protein, and healthy fats. These nutrients collectively enhance circulation, regulate nerve impulses, and support muscle elasticity. I recommend seniors incorporate nuts and seeds either mid-morning or as part of an evening snack. Pairing them with foods rich in vitamin C, such as berries or citrus, can also enhance mineral absorption. And for individuals with dentition concerns, ground or nut butter forms can be equally beneficial. In summary, nuts and seeds are far more than just a snack. They represent a strategic, evidence-based intervention for the prevention of muscle cramps and the promotion of muscular resilience in older adults. As always, moderation is key, particularly due to their caloric density, but when consumed wisely, their benefits are profound and well documented in geriatric nutrition literature. Here's a sweet potato banana and a handful of nuts or seeds. 3 powerful foods that support your muscles, calm your nerves, and help prevent painful leg cramps, especially at night. The best part, They are affordable, easy to prepare, and delicious. Here is your action plan. Add 1 banana a day, in the morning or before bedtime. Eat 6 to 7 eggs a week for sustained vitamin D and protein. Snack on unsalted nuts or sprinkle seeds on your meals. Remember, muscle cramps are not just annoying. They are your body's way of saying, I need support. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps our channel. And don't forget to subscribe for more health tips tailored for seniors who want to live stronger, longer. Leave a comment below. Let us know which of these foods you already eat or which one you would try first. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video. Stay strong, stay healthy, and keep moving. Strong.